Haunted by the urge to watch more anime, but terrified of doing it alone, I crawled from the darkness of my room into the vanity of the void. There, I gathered 3 of my most handsome buds to watch just 3 episodes of a show. Together, we asked, is it good? Alright guys, we're gonna start with yet another question by Yarpster. How did y'all meet Matty Burrito? And then he went on to apologize because Matt is so popular and we're not. Thanks, dude.
It's not true. You guys are literally the coolest people I've ever known.
Oh my god.
Who's Matty?
I'm blushing.
I just nut it right now, man. Oh my god. Those are like
when we meet again, I'll bet you guys will have double the amount of friends that you already had when I first met you, and I'll be like, shit. I gotta like pretend like I have friends to look cool with these guys.
So
hire like a professional friend.
I met Matt. I'll start.
That's a job that exists in Japan.
I met Matty Burrito on OnlyFans. How about you guys?
Oh yeah. I met him on OnlyFans too. I was like one of the top subs.
Great. Next question. Good answers all around. I'm proud of that.
See, that's how you guys are cool. I have to pay for my friends. You have to subscribe to be my friend.
Yeah, we're actually paying Matt right now. He would not be here on this podcast without our subscription fees every month.
We're each on that like diamond tier, like $100 a month.
Yeah, I mean
I like the.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
We're paying your 6th house now or whatever.
Paying off my 6th house.
Yeah.
I'd like to believe that. I also love the all of my audio is pre-recorded too for the podcast. How do we come up with that theory?
It's not a theory. I'm hitting the soundboard right now.
You're actually AI, dude. You're actually
Derek, play stock Matty
live
AI.
Live AI.
Oh yeah, got it.
Matty Burrito.
I'm clicking it. I know what there might be a little delay. I'm clicking the button.
Like that's a very good question, Danny Goodshirt. I have great faith that you are running a successful podcast, and we are genuinely. what is the AI like? The talking to AI videos, those are pretty popular.
God, the voice, it's just like, oh my god.
I actually got together with like I'm not kidding. We got together just last weekend and found out that a friend of ours, not a friend, an acquaintance of ours from animation started his own like angry video game nerd YouTube channel.
Yeah. And
one of his he popped off with this talking to, I think it was he did like a round table with an AI Markiplier, nostalgia critic, angry video game nerd, and Scott the Wazoo.
Jeez,
and it was dude, it was so epic.
I think it's worth all the data center hours just fucking processing all that shit. Oh my god.
We watched the whole 30-minute video. He was like actually just asking them genuine questions, like having an actual like interview.
That's lame.
I think he got a little saucy with Markiplier. He was like, and so Markiplier, can I see your bum bum? And then Markiplier was like, I will not show you my bum bum. That makes me very uncomfortable. And then he was like, oh, okay. I just wanted to ask.
Damn, dude.
I was like, wow,
that
dude.
Sounds like a Oni play video.
Just
also.
Way worse.
Anyways. Yeah, but way worse. Anyways, next question by Alistair is, what are some anime tropes that you like? And what are some anime tropes that you don't like?
Alistair asking the...
Since Matty Burrito, since you're the famous one, I think you should go first.
Yeah, since you're the famous, I'm gonna hit your voice line right now.
Yeah. Since you're not real.
Matty answered 3,000 out of 5,000 stock
shit,
answers.
they're not supposed to hear that. One sec. There we go.
Initiating answer 3,000. Are you saying that because you guys can't think of any at the moment? Because I'm having.
I thought you were gonna go.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna go.
Okay.
I could say one. I really enjoyed. I'm gonna say the incorrect name, but Topoki's Original Sin. I like the really
darkly depressed character contrasted with the very like happy character. I know we kind of talked about that on that episode, but that's a good trope I like. That's not really done a ton, but it's definitely been done.
Well, I like that they did that, but it was also like actually really dark. It was like actually really shitty situation.
Oh, yeah, it's not played up for laughs in that one.
Yeah, well, like, because typically...
Or actually, is it ever?
Well, I mean,
use
you
that to
can
emphasize
have,
how dark.
like, the sad character and the goofy character, but it can be in, like, a goofy setting. But in this setting, it was like she was, like, trying to kill herself.
It was really dramatic.
It's deeply depressing.
Yeah. My other favorite one has to be when the character is like, Oni-chan, and then the brother's like,
oh yeah, like weird incest shit.
Yeah,
the siblings that clearly want to fuck each other trope.
It's like, why can't they just like not be related?
they fucking look at each other and they bite their lip.
Like, dude, I'll even take
so
like,
cool.
My best friend growing up lived with me or something like that. Like, why does it have to be like, yeah, this is my biological sister?
God.
Wow, my biological sister is hot.
my little sister can't be this cute. I think that's actually the name of a show.
Yeah, that is the name of the show.
I think that is one.
There's 100%.
Not that I would know.
That's his catchphrase in the show. Every episode he says, I can't believe my little biological sister is this hot.
Wow. Yeah, I don't actually like that. I promise.
Oh, you don't?
That was your
I thought
favorite.
you were saying that was one of the ones you liked.
Yeah, I did say that, but for anyone who doesn't understand sarcasm,
I don't.
I actually thought you were.
Am I being sarcastic right now?
Who knows?
Anyone else?
I feel like I have like two off the top of my head, but it's like I hate them. So like there's like different sides of them that are really good. The first one would just be power levels. Power levels can be like really good narratively if they're good narratively, but I feel like there's such a cop-out in so many shows where there's just like, oh, this guy's stronger, and it's like they don't like, I feel like there's so many more unique ways you can have like characters like fighting, and like Naruto is a good example of this with Shikamaru, where like he's not necessarily the most strong character in the group, but he's like insanely smart, so he uses what limited power he has to overcome people, and it's like now you're suddenly dealing with a system that's actually like cool and like able to be like manipulated versus just like I'm just stronger than you period because my power level's higher and therefore I win. I feel like that's like really bad writing.
I like a consistent power level system too. I think Tuaru did a good job with that, where it just had like a really consistent system, and how they beat people was like out thinking how their power worked, which was kind of fun. So
yeah,
I do like the trope of like power systems and like magic systems that have logic and like fit together, and they find a clever way to break it, especially if it's
where it's like it's not just like raw overpower stuff. Like that can be fun. Like don't get me wrong, I love DBZ kind of shit and whatever. It's just that like I feel like it's a real cop out in a lot of narratives where like it's just like, oh, this guy's just stronger, and then like there's no like uniqueness to his power or like what he's doing or like how he fights or anything like that. It's just like he's just stronger.
Well,
like I feel like that's
harder.
A little basically.
Do any of these guys have one where they talk about they do that thing where they hype up how strong a character is, and then another character just pulls out a gat and just claps them immediately?
Yeah,
have they started playing with that trope in any show?
Yeah, there's definitely been that a few times. I just can't. I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head where they like hype up a guy and then he gets like wrecked immediately.
I think they do that a bunch in One Punch Man. Yeah, they do that a fuck ton in One Punch Man.
Oh yeah, One Punch.
See, but that's like that's funny. It's like Saitama's like insanely overpowered, but the whole narrative is not about like it has nothing to do with how strong he is. It has to do with like how that has made him into a person.
Yeah, I really like how that show tackles that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's more of a force of nature.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's like the other characters react to him.
Yeah, he is still a character, but like his presence feels more like a force of nature, just like something coming along. So
yeah, and they make him so like chill and likable too.
Yeah, so it's fun because like he does have characterization, but like when he's in a fight, he's more a force of nature, like instead of.
I don't. I'm not a huge fan of like power fantasy shows where
that's
like
because you're
there's
gay.
no. Yeah. Like when the character doesn't have to work for it or they don't have to do anything, and it's just like it just becomes really predictable. Like, why am I watching this if I know this character can't lose?
Yeah, that's
my
where
favorite
like
with solo leveling.
Yeah,
yes.
solo leveling is
Where
literally that.
I noticed a pattern because my sister hyped that show up so much, and then when like I watched it with Demi, she was like, "Wow, this show it's so good," and I'm like, I wonder if it's because the main dude becomes super jacked and hot out of nowhere and can like literally do everything that
he literally is just such a baby little pussy at the beginning. I couldn't even watch that show. It's like
I get
character is cringe.
Yeah, I
He's
get
like,
why.
"Oh, I'm such a pussy. I can't do anything, but I really,
really
want
lay
to
in
be
thick
big and
how-
strong." And then he gets
they
big
really
and strong, and it's like, okay, I
So
just don't get it.
So Danny, let me explain how these shows work. You pretend that you're that guy. Now think about how much you like that show.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh shit.
Oh, shit,
I'm
right?
thinking about it all wrong.
My eyes have been
I think
opened.
he did training because they do attempt to explain it because his little
Dude, the
like,
beginning, there's nothing
fantasy
explained.
computer-
It just happens.
no, just how he gets hot. Like he's in the hospital and while recovering,
yeah.
he does like 1,000,000 push-ups.
Well,
over the
doesn't he
course of
also
3
like
weeks.
increase his like charisma or whatever, and that makes him like more attractive or something like that?
Is it an isekai?
It's like a. It
so.
kind of is an isekai because he's constantly going into different. He's kind of going into different dungeons that are like separate from reality.
Yeah, it's like
or
an
whatever
alternate dimension when he goes into them or something like that.
So just speaking on isekai and why they're so popular, I was actually watching a video which was like talking about Japanese culture and how it's very like collectivism for a lot of things, and that's why I think there might be a lot of popularity where there's these isekai where it's very singular and it's self-focused, because a lot of their content isn't like societally they don't usually do that as much. So I think that's why that's more fresh to them and they like that. Because
made by Japanese people for Japanese people.
Yeah, I just think that might be why we're seeing so much of it.
I can get like behind the idea of like why Solo Leveling is like a popular anime, but it feels very like of the times where it's just like this is like a lot of people's first anime that they're watching that's like really pretty and cool. You know what I mean?
It is,
it's like
it is
that's
really
why
good
it's
looking.
like
it's a good looking series.
yeah, it's like it's fun, but it's like yeah.
Not to stray like too far, but like I see on like social media and shit, people like freaking out over anime bullshit. Like, well, speaking of tropes that people like or don't like, they're like so shocked by like jobless. What's that fucking isekai? Jobless reincarnated.
Mushoku.
Yeah. They're like, oh my god, how could you watch this? Because the main character's a fucking... It's like, yeah.
Total perv.
Like, I remember watching the first season and being like, damn, this guy sucks. But it's funny to, like... To think about that being, like, one of your first shows watching. And just, like, freaking out over the character flaws and stuff.
Mm-hmm. That show does have one of the tropes that I've always hated, where it's the lolly girl that's 1,000,000 years old, but so you're like we can sexualize her because she's technically
they just use
a
it as
grandma.
an excuse to make it.
Wait, which
weird.
Which girl?
There's like a demon girl that gives him his like third eye.
Oh yeah,
And she's like literally in a G-string and like flaunting it the entire time.
And
I'm like,
so,
come on, man.
So Matt, you hyper fixated on this because you don't like it, right?
Yeah.
That's why you hyper. I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, my favorite's the I love the what's the witch girl? The trans girl.
Wait, the trans
little
one?
mage girl.
What?
Actually, she's not really a lolly, but
Wait.
Yeah,
that's who I thought
it
you were
is
talking
weird.
about. And I'm like, they're like the same age or whatever. And then
no.
To
There's
be fair, that
later
show
in the
is
series,
full of like bad tropes, in today's standards, I guess.
Well, it was
Not even-
like the first isekai, if I remember right. What people were
was
saying.
that the first?
Like, written. Like it was
the novel.
Novel, yeah.
It's one of them. I mean,
Oh wow.
Something like that. I remember hearing
guy's
that.
a
Don't
visionary.
quote me.
yeah, it's an early one for sure. Yeah, I don't know, but I was just seeing stuff like, oh, someone's like, oh wow, people keep saying watch Dan to Dan, and like I watched the first episode, and there's like this really uncomfortable scene, and it's like, yeah, I mean, okay, you've never watched
the
anime
aliens are
before,
trying
like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
I thought I could watch this with my friends and family all in the same room.
yeah, like don't watch it with your grandma, I guess, but like.
Yeah, or if you like don't like the themes, you can also just like not watch it. Like
Yeah, that's true.
nobody's forcing you to watch something because like other people find it popular. That's what always gets me about that kind of shit.
This is I don't think this isn't a question that anyone asked, but a good question I wanted to ask everybody because Derek brought it up earlier was like, what's the most uncomfortable experience you've had trying to share the anime with a tourist or a friend or family?
Oh yeah.
Derek was talking about, you said you showed Panty Stocking to your extremely Christian friend growing up.
He was
Oh my
very
God.
Christian, and dude. Oh my fucking god! I don't know why I was like, this is a good idea. I was just like bored. I'm like, hey, we'll watch Panty Stocking, and he's just sitting there.
You could kind of spit that somehow. Just be like, oh yeah, it's a very Christian show.
No, that's what
It's about angels.
Very Christian theme.
I think I might have said something like that, dude. It's so like just like giggling to myself as I'm showing him this fucking raunchy fucking show, and we kept watching it though. But I don't think he was like comfortable with it at all. So it was like really cringy. I'm like, it's
That's a testament to how awesome that show is, though, because he's like, I don't agree with this, and it makes me uncomfortable, but I can't stop watching.
It's just so funny. But I did want to comment on what Danny was saying with like people with Dan to Dan and whatnot. One, like, this is a different culture's media. Maybe come in with that expectation instead of being like, well, this better be like every other American thing we fucking have over here.
Yeah, our culture better be
Christ.
reflected in
Yeah,
this show's themes.
I am completely for let the Japanese do whatever the fuck they want. I'd rather see different shit. I'm not going to watch Japanese shit to watch American shit.
Are you saying you're a filthy liberal?
I'm a filthy libertarian.
No, me too. I agree with you 100%. Like, I feel like a lot of the cool stuff that I see in anime is usually a reflection of like something you would never see in America. And I'm not talking about just like saucy scenes in Dan to Dan or something. I'm just meaning like, just in general, like there's a lot of themes that I feel like come up that just you wouldn't go into that in like American writing because it's just not something our culture just has. So it's really interesting.
Yeah, so I mean, I take it for their whatever the fuck they want to do. The stuff I don't like and the stuff I like, I'd rather have them do that and not become like everything else. It's cool when a weird show comes out.
Yeah, there's like something to say about just like being able to watch something and just kind of being like, wow, I didn't like that. And being like, not having it ruin your life.
Yeah, I'm not going to exert myself complaining about it and saying no one else should watch it.
Yeah.
Because I hated it.
You could also isolate.
To be fair, I don't think that's what the people were saying. I think they were just so like they couldn't believe that these shows could be popular or that people could like them. But I don't think it was like an attack on anybody. I do think my point was just it's funny to me that like you could like anime enough to like make videos about anime, but also appear to never really have watched anything besides Solo Leveling and maybe Demon Slayer. That was kind of what I was saying.
Yeah.
Because come on, like Dan to Dan episode 1, yeah, it's weird. It's like but it's goofy as shit. It's like Alien, and you know what I mean. The aliens are like committing sexual assault, as everyone likes to say, and it's like, yeah, it's fucking weird. The rest of the show's good though.
It's just those one aliens. The other monsters aren't like that they fight.
Literally, that's true. Like the rest of the season 1.
I mean,
was
well, I like how like
real,
contextually too. It's like in the show, it's like, yeah, this is really weird. Like it's not like the characters are just like, yeah, let's get boned by aliens. Like it's used as a
right, exactly,
like as a plot point for like them to be like, no, this is fucking weird.
People didn't like that it was shot kind of ecchi, like it was.
I guess, yeah, but like you said, like, have you never watched anime before?
Yeah, exactly. And
then 13 episodes later, you say that again when the season opens with her getting, like, about to get just diddled in the bathtub by the entire Watanabe family. Who the fuck are they fighting?
Did you remember that name? Holy shit.
I don't know actually what the
I feel like that's
family name was, but later finding out that all those dudes were related,
alien
was
shit.
I'm more forgiving for the first season because the rest of the season was good, and yeah, the second season sucked. So
honestly, it's one of those things where you just kind of blank out the weird shit. You know, like when you go to rewatch a show and you're like, oh yeah, that was in there.
Yeah, and when you also know it's like a joke, like if it's a comedy or like if you know it's a goofy show, like some like Kill the Kill you take differently than you take like a Satoshi Kon movie, you know? It's like, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew this, Danny, but Kill la Kill had a lot of sexual themes.
Really?
Yeah.
It just went right over my head.
Right over my head.
I thought, like, Panty and Stocking, that it was a very Christian...
It was very Christian, yeah.
Medium. Yeah, I mean, I was going to bring it up the next time I go into church.
You should. You should, like, say, hey...
You should ask your church if you can broadcast it.
Yeah, for, like, for movie night. You could be like, hey, I brought Panty and Stocking.
Yeah.
You might have to
Season
say,
1 on Blu-ray.
You'll have to
Pastor,
say,
they got a guy just like you in this one.
You gotta say the name probably differently. If you go in and say...
You said that to the priest?
Panty and Stocking. You gotta be like, Panzu no Stocking... or something.
Panty Su and Stocking.
You're gonna love this. They're two angels and they fight the devil.
Yeah, they fight demons.
They should be showing the show in animation schools.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
So I will say this. It felt like there was a ton of passion. Like it felt like this was something they wanted to make. Because there's so many just like random angles and different shots, and it's kind of like a simplistic style, but like it switches styles all the time. They switch proportions. They do like these crazy camera angle switches.
It's crazy ambitious.
It's so cool.
A lot of the stuff too that they were doing. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen the Gynax OVA Re Cutie Honey?
A long time.
That sounds familiar.
I want to watch
3 episodes. A lot of the stuff they do in that. I feel like they not recycled because they do similar things, but they do it in like a lot of the shots and action sequences, like especially with the police chase sequence. That's like reminded me of this crazy shot they did in Cutie Honey that was done completely differently because the style was so different.
Yeah,
but they just...
I have the Cutie Honey manga, so I would like to watch that, but I didn't even know that existed. Actually, I think you told me it existed pretty recently, but
I was a big gooner in high school, and I only wanted to get my hands on it because there's just like the scene where her and the police chick pretty much like hook up.
Oh my god, yeah.
And I was like, ooh, anime boobies.
Wow.
You went into
wow, and then I was like, oh, this shit's actually pretty cool. Holy shit.
You went into the 18 section, wiping sweat off your brow.
Yeah, with a little handkerchief.
Little handkerchief.
Like, quick,
You gotta
my
love when
dad's not
something
looking.
can be I mean, Panty Stocking is a good example of something that can be like overly like etchy and sexual, but then also have like really good writing. This one is a bit more like goofy and all over the place,
It is
but I'm
pretty
trying to think of like
goofy.
a good example of like, I don't know, like Ranma. I think is a good example of something that has like it's like super goofy and whatever, but then there's just like a lot of like really strong moments.
Oh yeah, Ranma rules. Dude.
Ranma's
definitely.
great.
It's goofy
Yeah,
as hell.
show Panty Stocking and Rama to the peeps that are like, I'm so into anime. I've only watched Yaiba Slayer and the Solo Leveling show.
You gotta show them Boku no Pico.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're
Why don't
not
you
a
put
real anime fan until you've watched Boku no
Would you
Pico.
put like a watch list if you show someone that?
No.
You should be.
Yeah, you can't fly on a plane anymore.
I hope not.
I've never seen it. I just hear that the little fairy boy gets like ice cubes shoved in his ass by like.
Does
the
he?
judge
Which
or-
one is that? What is that? What are you talking about?
Boku no
Go
Pico.
look it up on your computer.
Okay.
Yeah, Danny, maybe we should watch Boku no Pico
Yeah, we
for one of these episodes.
Yeah, say in the comments. if
Girl
we should-
coworkers at my old job told me about that show.
It was just it was a hit when it dropped. It was just
Isn't
it was a spectacle.
Yeah, no one saw it coming. It was very unique for the time.
It was just it was just one of those
Is it
things
on
where it's like you
par
just watch it it was like Two Girls One Cup, the anime.
That's in terms of notoriety, it's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
Is it on par with Quasar or whatever? I'm not gonna remember. the name.
Oh my God! Fucking Quasar. No, well, okay.
Something
Quasar's
Quasar.
like an etchy.
What's Quasar?
It's
an etchy.
it's a great anime where they like suck titties to get superpowers.
Yeah.
And they
the
have-
milk, right?
Yeah, it's
the
like-
milk.
Yeah,
Titty milk makes you strong.
yeah. So they drink the titty milk, and he's like, "I'm a
Oh.
Quasar," and he gets like power, and then he fights a bunch of dudes. And if I remember right, the animation was like okay. Like if it didn't look bad, we should watch that.
I don't remember at all. Like, all I remember is the fact that like they suck titties to get power, and I thought that was kind of funny. But I don't think it
fucking
was
hilarious.
it was played as a joke.
Oh
though.
no, it
It's like-
definitely dude, I remember it vaguely from like probably whenever the fuck we watched it, probably like what 2012 or
10,
something,
11, yeah,
2011,
something like
where it's complete like it's all serious the whole time. Like all the characters are
That's what
taking all the
yeah.
shit seriously. It's so
He
fun.
never,
remember
the
it.
main guy never winks and nods at the camera. It's like, this is how I get my superpowers, and then just, motorboats.
No, he just goes
it's not
straight for
Deadpool.
it.
It's not a Ryan.
Yeah, it's not a
Reynolds movie.
modern movie, a modern Marvel movie. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, man.
Wow, it's
Aw,
so
man.
crazy how you suck the titty.
Dude, imagine
Man,
how
I
much
can't wait until
better.
we get like
Oh my
like
God, imagine how much
Disney
better anime
remakes
would
of
be.
like random anime shows.
I was gonna say.
I mean,
imagine-
Ryan Reynolds directing an ecchi anime. I'd watch it.
I'm sure we all would.
I mean, wouldn't every anime be better if it was all just like a Marvel movie, like PG-13? They didn't like do anything. Like they stand around, they like crack a joke, something Dude, all right,
I
imagine.
feel like modern anime fans would like that.
Yeah, imagine Togepi. Something sad happens, and he's like, "Oh, dude, your dog just died. That's crazy. Too bad you don't have a camber to go back in time."
He'd be
like
voiced
Ryan
by
Yeah,
Seth
we need
Rogen.
we need a Solo Leveling and
Whoa,
like the main
that's
characters.
crazy.
You killed yourself. Oh my god, dude! This
Solo
little girl
Leveling with
just
the main
killed
characters
herself.
played by
like
Tom Holland.
smoking a fucking jewel.
Who'd be played by Tom Holland? Play?
The main character is Solo Leveling.
Oh,
yeah,
for
Tom.
sure. Especially right now.
Yeah.
Him
No,
or that
that'd
other
be-
twink boy, Timothy Charlton. What's his
Just
name?
call
Oh yeah, no, actually that. Yeah, Timothy Chalamet. Chalamet.
Yeah.
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Like, they would just make him every anime adaptation. Everyone, the first person they try to bid on is that dude. Whatever your next live action Netflix anime adaptation hit is gonna be.
We're so good at reviewing. Holy shit.
Oh yeah,
I'll bet you Netflix made a pass at Panty and Stocking before Trigger got the rights back. They were probably like, we have a vision for a live-action Panty and Stocking, and it's Kirsten Wiig and Amy
Emma
Poehler.
Watson. Yeah, no, that would never work.
And we're gonna dial it down so hard. It's gonna be.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Can we change the name? Can it be like Skirt and
I can't wait
Socks?
for that. Yeah, I can't wait for that scene where Panty, played by Amy Poehler, or whatever her name is, says some iconic line like, "That's like the dick I sucked last night," and then stares at the candle like it's The Office.
And then spits.
Oh
up
god,
cum.
it would just be They would just be like, they would just be trying to do The Office.
Oh my god.
Stares at the camera awkwardly after a character says something.
I like. Don't get me wrong. I like The Office, but The Office is The Office. I don't get that the fuck away.
Oh yeah, no, the Office for its time was like groundbreaking, but then you remember like everyone tried to do that mockumentary style humor. It became like the pinnacle of American comedy.
Yep. I
think a lot of people still try to do it.
Yeah, I mean, because I remember like they're like, "Oh, you gotta watch Parks and Rec. It's the funniest show ever," and I was like, I'm just gonna watch The Office."
I thought it was The Office when I first saw that show. I thought it was like the same people.
Parks and Rec is good. Like season 2, I forgot what it was. My brother told me like what to skip, and I did. I didn't watch season 1 at all, and I don't think
there's a definitive way to watch it.
Yeah, it's like you only watch like season 2 and 3 or something like that. I forget. It's kind of annoying when like you have to do stuff like that to watch.
It's just like Naruto, man. When they're like, here's all the episodes to skip because it's just filler.
Yeah. That's like when Charlie's talking about the episodes of the Mr. Frog Show. He's like, yeah, you can like watch episode 2 and 3, then you can skip the next 80. And he gets like good at episode. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, it is. It's annoying, but not to like go too far back, but kind of relevant anyways to Panty and Stocking. A trope that I like girl duos and like gun girl action duos. I think they're fun. Usually fun.
Yeah, what's the like one where the one girl has a grenade and the other girl has like a pistol, and it's
Rally and Gunsmith Cats.
Yes, we should watch that.
Yeah.
I have not seen that. I've seen
It's exactly 3 episodes too.
I'd be down to watch that one.
Yeah.
I go back to the first episode every so often.
I've seen clips and I'm like,
this
looks so well done. You know?
It's like the
one of the
pinnacle
greatest
of like
pieces of
90s
anime media.
designs.
Yeah, it's a triumph. It's a tour de force.
Yeah, I've been meaning to. That's been on my watch list for a fat minute. I'd be down to watch that.
Cool, we should definitely do that.
We should definitely do Gunsmith Cats and Riding Bean, the
I've never
sort of
watched it.
sequel.
Riding the Bean?
Riding the Bean, yeah.
That's a great
Because
name.
Rowley from Gunsmith Cats is in it, and they're from the same. Gunsmith Cats, the manga. Riding the Bean is a character in the Gunsmith Cats comics.
Riding the fucking bean.
I thought you were fucking with us.
No, it's really it's called Riding Bean, but I like Riding the Bean better. It sounds like a Sonic character. He drives his sick like Porsche 855 or whatever. And then
I'm like
he
fucking
teams up with Rowley.
delirious right now. Oh my god.
And they go on bounty hunting missions together.
Sweet.
I think it's the premise.
Riding the Bean.
Riding the Bean.
We gotta
Sonic Riders.
Sonic Riders riding the bean.
The guy's name is Bean Bandit. That's his like American name.
That's fucking epic. I love him.
They call me the Bean Bandit in these
Panty and
streets.
Stocking.
You know how we watch. You know how
Yeah,
we
what show
used
did we
to-
watch again?
You know how we used to like go through each episode.
Oh yeah.
We did that for one.
It's hard to
episode.
do in this one. There's like, because there's in the 3 episodes we watched,
6.
there's like 9.
Yeah, we got like
There's
6.
six.
6.
Yeah,
Two each.
6, 3 two-parters.
I mean, we could.
Which is a very.
I think I remember the first two at least. I can do those. So the first episode, we get introduced to all the characters. They go like, "Hey, someone's sucking people in the toilets. Go fix it." And they're like, "Nah, I'm gonna go fuck a bunch of guys." And then Stocking
Panty's thing.
prays the Jesus or something. I don't know. She goes on Tumblr, I guess.
Yeah, Stocking's like a big goth internet girl.
Yeah, she was like blogging. She likes
Yeah.
sugar. It's kind of her like trope.
Yeah, she eats sweets. Yeah.
But anyways, they go looking, and then Panty just fucks a bunch of people, and then eventually they give up and go home, and then she gets sucked down the toilet, and then the monster shows up, and they transform and kill it basically instantly.
Yeah. I thought she fucked a bunch of dudes in the second episode.
The
second segment of episode 1.
She fucked the plumber. Because she's like, they're like, oh, this plumber's the guy who's doing all the toilet stuff.
Oh, right. She's like, he really cleaned my pipes.
Yeah, and then we all collectively laughed, and we like started making out because it was so funny.
Yes.
And then the second segment, so the B segment of that, was the race car one.
Car?
So, yeah, it was the car one.
I love his design.
It was pretty simple. It was just like he was just like a head
monster.
coming out of the windshield, basically. But there was a lot
like
of
the racing
cool
visor.
Yeah, the racing visor. Yeah, but like there was a lot of cool shots in that. Like they had the loop-de-loop in the middle of the city for no reason. Like it was a fucking Sonic.
Yeah, the road loop-de-loops.
Sonic
loop in the middle of town.
The cops just like turn into a pile of cars and just smash the shit out of them.
Yeah, that's the one that reminded me of Cutie Honey. The cops literally turning into a giant mass of cars and guns.
And that just had some like cool
And all the
fucking
shooting.
action shots though. Like some actual
like
like
when she gets all
really
the-
Yeah, it was like
shots.
the whole episode too was just like crazy the whole time. It did not pause for a second.
Yeah,
A lot of these were crazy the whole time. like,
Right, I meant with like the action shots and stuff in that
Yeah.
one though. Like it was just like it just kept going.
it
There
didn't
was no-
meander. A lot of shows meander around like the by time. This was just like we're just doing shit constantly. We're fucking going here. We're doing this.
And I think
shit.
that was consistent throughout all of the episodes we watched. There's always something happening, and even when it was static, there's jokes, there's background gags.
Yeah, I feel like the way they get away with it is most shows will, when someone's talking or something, sometimes they'll use one frame and they'll like scan it or something.
Mm-hmm. It's very static.
Instead, this they
Someone's talking in the background just pans.
Yeah, but this one, I think what they did to save money and but not stop action was they just simplified the art style in certain shots. They still wanted something to happen, but they just made it as simple as they wanted to, so they didn't have to stop like making visual gags or something.
It's like the show, like with the style, it was like it changed like almost every shot, which like kind of gets you used to it like right off the bat. But then it's like they go from like really cheap animation, which works really well because it's just like a gag or something silly is happening, to just like really crazy dramatic action shots that are just like super fire. And it's like they're budgeting their time. I noticed that with like any of like the Trigger / like Amaishi like shows and whatnot that he's done, is that like he seems to just like budget like all or nothing between different shots. Like it's like really cool.
And there was
He knows how to pick them. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna put money into this, and then we'll use these and simplify everything.
I also want to say the line art was pretty, like, because Panty Stocking has very thick lines most of the time. They had really good line art. Like, the way they would break the line with the silhouette of the character, it worked really well. I was noticing it in a few shots. I'm like, this is for, like, a random scene that you're going to see for, like, 2 seconds. And I'm like, this is way too detailed line work. When it was, like, an internal line, it would switch to a thin line. It's like you spent the time to do that at least, and it was animated like that too, which looked really nice. So it looked like for how simple the characters are, a lot of the times it had really nice animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are pros.
They clearly cared about what they were doing.
I read a lot of the stuff that you see in the show, like the gags and the sequences, were all stuff they're. If I read it right, it says that after Gurren Lagann, they were like, let's just have a meeting and write down all the stuff that we wanted to do and couldn't, and then we'll just do it in this next thing.
Yeah, I believe it was at a bar for most of them. They were just like joking, like, what if like there was a car and it transformed and it drove faster, and then like another guy was like, oh dude, what if we like had like the beaches of Normandy, but it was just like semen, dude. It was like semen getting shot.
The entire episode is just nut jokes,
just like dick jokes the whole time, and then they like, high-fived each other, and they're like, give this man a
made
raise.
out and then started animating.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys must be like, that whole team must be constantly like, they're always in sync with each other.
Yeah.
They all like the same thing.
Well, I hope they enjoy working together.
It seems like it. Like,
I feel like you could not make something like this if there wasn't like an underlying compassion of some sort. Like, I feel like if you hated
like if everyone was
working on this, like,
into it.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that comes close to it is
could be one psycho like who's this is my vision, and then like everyone else is like their corporate slaves. That could be a thing.
Well, if we
They must be getting paid well.
As
I hope they get paid well.
Our corporate overlords love to make the best media ever.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that is the upside to their industry over there. They can, like, whatever wild idea tends to get favored over the safer stuff that, you know.
Yeah, no, it's literally like the weirder the better.
No risk.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome.
I think they know what makes money.
You know what? This, weirdly enough, this kind of reminds me of like the world of No More Heroes. They need to do a fucking No More Heroes anime.
I'm surprised they haven't up until this point.
That'd be
like
sweet.
I feel like a studio's probably looked at that series and been like, "Oh, we could do this."
I'm sure.
I feel like it's one of those
Trigger
things
would be
where it's, like,
amazing.
it
amazing
works
choice.
way better as a video game. Not that they couldn't make like an anime of it or something like that. It's just that like part of it is like you embodying the character that's so crazy.
Oh yeah, it's like crucial to the whole experience of it.
Yeah.
That's a good
Well,
point.
I did cosplay as the character, so I think I'm speaking with a bit more authority than you, and I.
Oh, you're right.
Knows what
You're
he's
right.
talking about.
My bad.
Wait,
all the Travis cosplayers.
Did anyone else? I never watched Panty Stocking before. Was anyone else on the same experience?
I watched it forever. At least some of it. I don't even remember if I finished it, but I watched it like forever ago. But I genuinely did not remember anything other than like very minor details. Like Panty's a slut. I remembered that.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I haven't seen this since like 2015 when
I also completely forgot.
Like,
Yeah,
ripped it.
I completely forgot about Chuck being a thing. And like since I recently watched, I recently watched Invader Zim, so I was just like, oh my god, it's just Gurr. Apparently he was like, I was looking at it earlier. Apparently he was inspired by Gurr.
Well, they also reference like Powerpuff Girls a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought Powerpuff was the main inspiration, but I read on Wiki that they were really into that show Drawn Together. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember hearing. You're right. Oh my god, and
It's
I'm like, why?
They were like, we really liked how crude that show is, so that was like the basis of their inspiration.
Drawn Together? Okay.
Yeah, look it up. It's a great
raunchy show on Comedy Central.
I never watched it. It just never really piqued my interest.
I tried to. It never really I never got like a huge laugh out of it, but I was like, the concept to me was funny. Like every character is a parody of a
Genre.
trope.
Yeah.
Like
A genre trope, yeah.
Like there was like the superhero and Betty Bop or
Yeah, there's
whatever,
like
Betty Boop.
Yeah, there's a Disney princess, and then one of the characters is supposed to be like SpongeBob and Pikachu.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's like it's on paper. fun concepts.
Yeah, I think that's something that because when I was in college, like there was a bunch of group projects, and I always wanted to like do weird shit. Nobody ever wanted to go with me on it because like everyone was always just like, because we were being taught, you know, to be like, oh, you got to be consistent and whatever, and like if you want to have a job in the animation industry or whatever. And I'm just like, what if we all just like did our own thing and made it together and like pulled all these styles together in like some weird way? Like I love when like that's why I love Reanimates, because it's always just like a bunch of different artists coming together and unifying to make one thing. But you see like 1,000 different styles, and it's just all weird and wacky and all over the place. It's just so visually interesting.
Yeah, those are great. I think they benefit though because when you know it's a Reanimate, so chances are you've seen the original, so you don't have to think about like
that is fair.
What's happening? You're just there to enjoy the recreation of a thing you already know the plot of.
Yeah, well, I guess what I'm saying though too is that there's like Drawn Together or like Gumball, for example, is just like this.
Oh, that's another good example.
Complete crazy mix of all these different weird styles, and it's just like it's beautiful.
I actually smiling.
Didn't Trigger? Didn't they do something with Gumball?
Trigger did something with Gumball.
Did they like do like a?
They
They had an anime fight scene.
They
in
did a
Gumball
fight with
that
the
I
mom
think,
or something. I remember hearing about that.
Darwin did this kick that was like a reference to Fooly Cooley.
No, I think Trigger
was
did
it just a reference, or did they? Yeah, I thought they got guys from Trigger to like help out with the fight, like board it and stuff. Or
I think you're right because I remember that, like hearing something about that at least.
I might be thinking of just one of the more recent episodes. I'm thinking actually now there was like, are you talking about the episode where like it's like the mom?
It's the mom.
It's the two moms and they're fighting.
Yeah, and then they make out.
I would not know if they had Trigger work on that, but that's fucking insane if they did.
I thought that was.
Let me check because that could be fake news. I thought I remembered Trigger working with them.
I would not be surprised because Trigger was
fake news, Maddie. We're gonna get we're gonna get defunded. Someone
in the comments will they're
gonna take us off Paramount.
Slap me.
Wait again? Don't tell me we lost our Paramount again. They're giving us. They bought us for like $3 billion. Oh shit! Was I not supposed to say that out?
Oh, it was a different studio. Sorry, it was a different studio. But they wanted. It says here that they wanted Trigger initially.
That would have been.
Trigger was like, yeah, right. That's kind of. Yeah.
Gumball's fine. I saw some clips of it. And I got a chuckle out. I was pleasantly surprised.
Studio 4 degrees Celsius Q, the guys who did Tekkon Concrete,
took clips of it and they pushed their own political agenda across it when it wasn't what the episode's agenda was. It's pretty weird.
Which one was that?
What?
Sorry.
The whole like Gumball on anti-PC culture, that whole thing. Like,
what?
I mean, they do a bunch of different weird shit, but usually it's like way more comical.
No, I'm saying like YouTubers like reposted it and they like branded it with their own political agenda. But, like, the episode itself wasn't really saying that.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What huge political statement did Gumball make?
No,
I was like, wow, that must have happened in like the later seasons.
Yeah, like holy shit.
They started grifting right.
No, there was like never mind. There was a clip that went out that was viral that people were like, oh my god, Gumball hates PC culture. Look, just like me, you know. And it was just.
Was that after the clip of Gumball's actor? So. Was that? Remember when Gumball's actor called Dream?
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
That was a wild time.
Why are we talking about this stupid YouTube drama nonsense?
I was wondering if that had anything to do with like everyone being like, yeah, Gumball's right wing. Look at him calling Dream of.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's so funny.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Going back to Panty
he was just
Stocking,
having like a mental breakdown in the car and was just roasting Dream.
Yeah, that was it's just imagine Dude, that just whole situation baffled me because it's just like, who the fuck is Dream? Like, why is he with Gumball's voice actor?
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't have anything to do with the anime we're talking about.
No, not at all.
Thank God, the new Panty and Stocking that just came out, it doesn't seem like they were like, let's
update it and try to make it
update it for the modern day and make it super woke.
Okay.
Yeah, let's completely change its source material so that it fits and it's not anything like what it was before. Instead of just making something new. I hate when shows do that.
Sorry, you made me look up Dream. He has 32 million subscribers.
He also posts thirst trap TikToks, which are really funny to isolate audio of and edit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, not that I've done that or anything. But...
No, I mean I know Dream is a popular person. It was just more I don't care how fucking big you are as a YouTuber. Why are you just randomly with Gumball's voice actor? What is the connection there?
There's also
I didn't.
Yeah. It's like if Moist Critical just rolled up and was just hanging out with Keanu Reeves randomly. It's like, what? How did this happen? I would need answers.
I'm sure he's done that.
Well,
yeah, just chilling.
I wouldn't.
He was probably trying to get the voice of Gumball, the voice for his fetish content of the character Gumball.
That's wild.
It was the world's most
fact,
elaborate cameo commission. Is that what it's called? Cameo? You pay voice actors to say whatever you want.
Yeah.
You pay
just
reason. Actors or
just actors.
Just people.
Just people.
Yeah. Is that a thing still? I feel like that's 10 years.
Yeah, Dream was like, "Hey Gumball, can I pay you $40,000
to make my fart fetish Gumball to use your voice?"
Yeah, can I pay you $40,000 to just drink a bunch of soda and just burp for me?
Wait, who the fuck was that guy who actually paid a shit ton of money?
I think it was 50,000.
Has-Been Hotel guy.
Yeah, he paid an animator to. He paid Studio Trigger to animate him running away from being chased by the Has-Been Hotel chick, and then
fucked.
she forcibly fucks him at the end.
Yeah. And the song's
I can't believe
low-key a banger for no reason.
Yeah, that was Studio Trigger. It definitely was. I'm changing.
I can't believe they would do that and not Gumball.
What the fuck are you talking about? Have we been talking about anything real right now?
No, we've just been gaslighting you, Danny, for the past 30 minutes.
What's happening?
Our minds have been lost for a long time.
That's what happens when 3 of us are doing this at 2:30 in the morning, and the other person is just waking up.
Yeah, the other person's got a fucked sleep cycle too, so I'm just waking up as we do this.
Exactly.
On the other side of the earth.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys even like Panty and Stocking? We talked about everything but that.
No. I feel like we just don't want to say it. I feel like we have a lot to say when there's a lot to critique, and then when it's good, we're just yeah, this is fucking great.
I feel like it might be one of those things too. If we overhype it and talk about how much we love it, a listener to be like, "I'm not touching that. You guys sound stupid."
That's a fact.
That's true.
Nah, this show
happens
really
to me
good.
a lot. If when Yiba Slayer was popping off, and literally everyone at my work was like, "I've never watched anime before, but I'm into anime now because of Yiba Slayer." I was like, eh.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna trust the opinion of someone who's never watched anime before, but if someone who's watched every fucking show tells you something's great, you're gonna trust it.
Yeah, when I run into Danny's room in the middle of the night and say, "Hey, dude, you have to watch Gravity Falls right now. Get the fuck." True story.
I listened to you. I watched it.
And I hated it.
Yeah, that happened to me in school too. The Gravity Falls was another it thing, and a guy was like, "Yo, have you seen Gravity Falls yet? I'm an improv actor, and I'm working on a Gravity Falls fanfic." And I was like, "I'm never watching the show. The show sounds horrible because of what you're doing."
You're doing the pirate software voice right now?
It was good.
Sounds horrible. You can eat my entire
It sounds horrible. you can eat my entire ass. I'm never watching the show.
Thank you.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah, Gravity Falls was like,
And then he actually ate my
Gravity Falls
ass.
is fucking fantastic, dude. Like people sleep on
It is. It
Western
is a
cartoons
show.
because whatever they think it's for babies or whatever. But like
Yeah,
I could
mean,
recommend
they are
like
for
fucking
babies,
10.
Gaga.
I could
I
recommend
mean,
like
they are marketed for babies.
They are marketed for little
unfortunately.
babies. Goo Goo Gaga.
yeah, the studios or I guess the companies usually like are like, this is a kid's show, and then it's like the creators like, I am very much not a kid, and I'm gonna make that very clear in this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did
It's
a lot of
crazy in
crazy
the West.
shit.
I'm gonna have the sex
Do you think
scene
that-
with Stan. It's gonna be everyone's gonna see it.
Yeah,
Little
it was
pyramid
good.
guy fucks him.
Little Kermit. Wait, which? No, he fucks Zeus,
The
the
pyra-
fat guy.
Ben Cipher.
Ben 10. He actually,
He fucks Zeus.
he fucks Zeus and Bill Cipher at the same time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
Eric Strong
Oh my
retweeted that
God.
episode.
and he goes, "What a conundrum!" I don't know who says that, but
Zeus? I thought Zeus was like, oh wow, this feels really good.
Wow.
that's so good.
Oh Ben, give it to me more, Ben.
Yeah.
My name's Bill.
Whatever you talking triangle.
I'm gonna bill you up. Get it, Phil? Bill?
You know what? On that subject too, like in the West, I think they've gotten better at marketing animation as being like, okay, it's not just for little babies, and it's not just for like Comedy Central adults. There's like a good middle ground for.
I mean, Avatar was a decent middle
I
ground,
think
even
someti-
though
I think
it's
it
still
depends.
A little younger.
Yeah, I
for
think it's-
sometimes.
I think it depends on
Yeah.
what network it's on. Like, I feel like if it's like Disney XD,
That's
like
true.
there was like the trio recently of like really good Disney XD shows. It was like Amphibia,
Amphibia.
Oh, that was Disney.
yeah, Amphibia, and then there was what was it? Owl House was fucking fantastic. And
I've heard
then
good things about Owl House.
I heard
Ghost
it
of
as well.
Molly McGee is not like as ground shattering as like the other. Well, I wouldn't say the other were like ground shattering. They were just fun. But Ghost of Molly McGee is more like formulaic, but it's still like a really good one.
Yeah.
But like they're not like those are very like marketed towards kids and whatever. But it's like if you're maybe it's just like the tism or something like that. I don't know. Like, but like I watch those shows and I just fucking laugh my ass off the whole time. They're so fucking good. Like that's the kind of shit that I would like to be a part of. Honestly, is just like writing goofy cartoons like that. I don't know, but
of Molly McGee as well. That was it wasn't like amazing, but I liked it. Overall.
yeah, it's like it's fun.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it's,
Me neither.
it's
I think
a goofy fun.
I want to see
time.
Owl House more. Like I feel like that one actually has like a plot.
Oh, you should 100% check out Owl House. That one is.
I will
Oh,
watch
shit.
that.
Master Shake is Scratch.
Yeah.
and Molly McGee.
That's part
Yeah.
of the reason
Master
I watched
Shake?
it.
Yeah, it's Shake.
Oh,
I
It
didn't
sounds
even think
exactly
about that
the
until just
same.
now. That's crazy.
Well, you didn't realize it. I couldn't
Uh,
unhear Shake.
I recognized his voice, but I didn't place it while I was watching it.
Oh, I gotta check that out, man. I love Dana Schneider.
Yeah.
We should edit clips of Molly McGee and like replace it with Shake saying how like he's gonna shank her or something.
Hell yeah.
Dancing is forbidden.
But yeah, I mean, it's like, I feel like people, like, forget, not people, like, when I say people, I just mean, like, the people who are like, cartoons are for babies, anime's for babies, like, I think they, like, just never realize that, like,
Adult
primarily
film.
I was gonna say, primarily the people who are producing and making these shows and, like, the artists behind it are all, like, grown adults with, like, fully, like, you know, experienced perspectives of the world. They're not just, like, can you imagine just, like, a bunch of shows made by, like, babies for babies? It would be fucking insane.
It would literally be flashing colors and loud noises.
It's a fucking fever dream with,
Oh
yeah,
my
just,
god!
like...
You guys remember that?
Well, I hear
Cartoon
making
that
stuff
was
for
like
babies.
that?
That's like the most money you'll ever make in cartoons.
Oh, yeah,
That's
for
it,
sure.
yeah. But at what cost?
I mean, Bluey and shit, they're probably
That's
rolling
true,
in
yeah.
it.
Yeah, those guys are like gazillionaires.
Do you guys remember what that show was? It was like a cartoon show. I'm really descriptive right now.
I was about to say, that narrows it down so good.
But
That's
like
exactly
they
what you're
had
talking
the
about.
brightest horrible colors and just the most disgusting designs possible. It was like the ugliest show ever created. Let me find it really quick.
As told by Ginger.
Yeah, no.
Now that show had a good palette. I thought
What's
like
that
anything
one?
that
The
art style was
Shack?
pretty ugly.
The something
Not the Nut Shack. That's a great show.
God.
Oh God.
To this day, man, Nutshak is a pinnacle of Philippine animation.
Dude,
and
problem
Filipino pop
solvers.
culture.
It's fucking problem solvers.
Problem solvers.
Wild
Wait,
Thornberries.
wait, let me look up problem.
Editor putting image up.
Jamie, put up problem solvers.
Oh shit! That's
What?
not real.
That's real.
Was that
Oh!
Adult Swim,
No, I don't.
Or
I think
like-
it was a kids show. I don't.
like Cartoon Network.
I think it was.
Adult Swim had a show like just like this, though. I thought.
Maybe it was.
I wouldn't be surprised if this was an Adult Swim show.
I don't think. it
But
was
the
an
fact that
Adult
you're saying
Swim
that it's
show.
like a kids show is crazy.
I don't think. it's
Whoever
horrible.
created it, I feel like they did stuff for Adult Swim before.
Yeah,
The
this
guy on
is
the
all-
left looking like Pepe the Frog.
God, I fucking hate how this.
The middle, the poop-looking monster looks like something from Big Mouth.
Is he actually poop in the show?
I hate it, but I'm glad it exists. I'll say that.
It had to have been intentional to make everything
know-
flash as like hard as possible.
I think it's because they wanted to make it for babies who like flashing colors. That's my theory.
Sure.
But what I was we could like relate this back to like, hey,
I thought Clarence looked pretty.
I don't like animation at all. Have you seen Problem Solvers? That's like all of animation, dude. Yeah, I've seen animation before. Like I watched Problem
Yeah,
Solvers.
I've seen
not
animation
for me.
before.
It's the only thing they've seen.
Yeah.
It's just this. It's in their. I guess that would make it in their top one though.
What am I looking at?
Porn.
I hope not.
Probably.
Live on the cast. We should do 3 episodes of a hentai.
That
Yeah,
would be
we're
wild.
gonna watch Boku
What?
no
What's the
Pico.
what? Interspecies reviewers.
Yeah, we can watch that.
That's a hentai, isn't it? Like I got
Is it actually a
gaslit.
hentai or is
It's
it
an
just like
ecchi.
super etchy?
So I thought it was super etchy, but like I was having this discussion with someone else. I was like, no, that's not a hentai, and they were like, yeah, it's a hentai, and I was like, no, a hentai means that there's like actual fucking in it and whatnot. Like, and they
Yeah.
were like, yeah, it's a hentai, and I'm like, what? So like I've never seen it before,
There's
but I've been
no
told to
actual
watch that a
fucking
bajillion
in it
times.
Unless he's watching an unrated version, he is mistaken. As a
Interesting.
Oh, they have, like,
as a
the
hentai
uncut
enjoyer,
As a man of
I've
culture.
seen redo of Healer because of the memes.
they don't.
Not all of it, but
So they imply sex. I don't think they ever show anything. I don't think they ever show any penetration or anything. But it's very etchy.
yeah.
So I don't think it's a hentai. I think it's.
Is it on anime.tv?
No.
There's a
No,
few.
Maybe.
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 I don't know. I haven't fucking. I've never used that site.
Where my gooners in the chat at?
Yeah, Gooners in the chat.
Gooners in
Interspecies
the chat.
reviewers. Is it hentai or etchy?
That's the question we present to you.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of walked myself into a hole here. I was like, let me look up some hentais that are popular, and I just typed that into Google, and like I got the exact results you would expect, and I don't know what. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh my fucking god! I meant
when
like
I was at my
I meant
old,
like shows. Hentai shows.
On my old grocery job, these college gooners came in and they were talking about this show called Overflow, and I was like, "What's that, guys?" And he's like, "Huh, bro, just
Here we
look it
go.
up." I was like, "Oh shit."
Overflow sounds
So-
kind of. That sounds kind of cool, honestly.
This,
Oh,
this,
Boku no
the
Pico.
girl with the black hair is kind of hot.
I looked it up. I looked it up, and
Overflow.
according to Google, it says it cannot be considered hentai.
Okay, that's
Pushing
interesting.
buttons.
When I was
You
looking
only
at,
gave
because
it
I looked
4
it
out
up
of
and it got
5 stars?
categorized as that. Maybe it was just like a site specific thing or something.
Maybe, I don't know. It's pretty etchy, but I don't remember them showing anything.
What's the one that you showed us with the perverted girl who's really into magical girls and she like
Oh.
molests them? Is that That's not a hentai.
That's an
over
eccho
magical
one.
girls?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gushing
gooning
over
over
magical
magical
girls.
That was fresh because it was a perverted lady that's the star of that.
Yeah.
show.
And then she like unlocks her sadism pop. Well, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a magical girl. This is so awesome." And it's like, "No, you're gonna be a villain, you idiot, because you love the magical
Such her biggest
girls."
fan.
That show was.
And then she thinks she's becoming one, but then she becomes like a dominatrix instead.
Yeah. And then she's like, "Why did you do that to me?" I don't know. It's kind of funny.
See, you'll never get stuff like that
10 out
in
of-
Western animation. That's
10
why
out
you
of
need
10.
Japanese animation.
Yeah, we need it to be free and weird.
Yeah, that one goes pretty far in some of the scenes, but
That's one where you don't want to bring it up in an argument with someone who's like, "Well, all anime is perverted." It's like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
My
Have you
favorite show is.
which one have you seen?
You know, speaking of that makes me think of another trope that I meant to bring up earlier that I have beef with. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a man of culture here. I love, like, ecchi stuff if it's, like, intentionally meant to be that. I'm never going to complain about that at all. But I hate when I'm watching a show and it's like a slice of life show or something like that, and it's like super wholesome and it just has no place for anything like ecchi or like fan servicey, right? And then it's like someone will just be doing something and then they'll just like shift and it'll just like cut to a shot of like their panties fluttering up. Or sorry, their skirt like fluttering up and showing their panties, and then it like goes back to like whatever like random wholesome conversation. It's just like, why did you do that? There's no purpose for it. This isn't an ecchi show.
Dangling the keys in front of them.
No, I was watching a show called like Miruko-chan. It's like a quote unquote horror, supernatural horror. Where this girl like sees, she sees ghosts basically, or spirits or something, and like she has a friend, and her friend is.
It's like every show.
Like her friend is like, just titties. Like that's it. Like she just falls. Like the intro to her friend is, the main character standing at her locker, and the friend like falls somehow and like pushes her titties against her back.
She does a big Melissa McCarthy fall.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
it's my friend. Of course I know." And then the friend's like a retard too, so she's like, "Oh, like how'd you know it was me?" And it was like, "Well, you're the only one in the school with giant tits." And it's just like every 2 seconds that every time the girl's on screen,
Not even recognized by face.
It's about her tits. It's like, but the show's
That's
like
her whole thing.
it has like cool monster, like character designs and stuff. So I was watching. It's like, oh, this is maybe something happens, and then it always goes back to that. And it's just like it's so
Always cuts
fucking
back to her friend's
annoying.
tits. Is it this show, Miroko-chan?
Miruko-chan,
Post the picture.
Yeah, I got it right.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
dude.
is Miruko-chan.
But yeah, her friend's
And
got
yes,
some jugs.
the friend is on the right.
You don't like that?
See, like I feel
It
like
just
if it's
adds
just
nothing.
Yeah,
it
it's
just like it added.
No,
nothing
it adds
to
me
the
wanting
show.
to watch the show now, man.
No, dude, it's not good.
It's very
See, like-
jarring. They don't weave it into the plot well at all.
It's-
yeah,
Giant
like
boobs.
if it's
Just
present,
like doesn't fit. It
If
doesn't
it-
fit the
It's
rest
just
of the show.
I don't. It's she's there for safety, you know.
I know what we're
Airbags.
watching next.
It's just too. It's just too much. It's like
We'll be the judge of that, Danny.
They,
See,
they
I
make
feel
it
like
less
if it's
scary.
there-
It
if
makes
it's
it less
there the
scary
whole
movies,
time,
you know?
it's like
okay.
whatever.
I have another complaint about the show that has nothing to do with that. It's not as relevant as like the trope. But like
Jamie, flash a picture of Boobs Chan from Miroko-chan.
every episode is like titled "She Sees Ghosts," and then it's like she also sees ghosts, and then the third episode's like everyone sees ghosts. It's just, and that's pretty much the vibe. At a certain point, it's just like she's just like nothing happens. She just sees ghosts. How is that a plot?
it's
how
a
is
slight
that a
She's
plot?
not like she's not an exorcist. She just
no,
happens
dude,
to be able to see them.
she just sees him. Like, she's just walking down the street and she sees him and she's scared. And it's okay. At first, you're like, oh shit, these ghosts are threatening. They look scary.
They look scary. I'm looking at some screenshots.
They're gonna affect her somehow. No, they don't do anything. She just like is scared. And then like the next scene, she sees a ghost. And then like her big titty friend like bounces her boobs.
Hell yeah!
Hits the ghost in the face,
and then she sees a ghost, and then she also sees a ghost, and it's just like they just see ghosts. The ghosts aren't threatening though; they don't do anything. They just stand there.
I think
it's like, how is this?
I think
it's
it's
fucking
more. It's just more of a slice of life, I think, right? I don't think it's really a combat show.
No, but it's like, how is that a show? Who agrees with this shit?
I think I've seen a clip from it where there, because I recognize the girl with the twin tails and like the mushrooms in her hair, and she's like, she thinks she's like a medium or something, or is pretending it, so like, it's more of a joke.
Oh yeah, it says here that she tries her best to just live a normal high school life, despite the fact that she sees ghosts everywhere that are actively haunting her. So it's like a gag show?
Yeah, that's like, it's literally like a slice of life like gag show where it's like, oh, I gotta deal with my creepy ghosts and no one can see them.
God, that's fucking stupid.
But that's what it is.
That makes me so much more angry.
just
I thought you and Clay were both gonna lead to the inevitable, like, because the fan service episode is always what they go to a beach or a hot spring.
Yeah,
and then you get all. That's where you have all the.
It just happens all the time.
It's good, dude.
Which I'm fine with. I don't care. The thing that annoys me the most
sweet,
is the ghost. To be honest,
they do look kind of fucking sweet though. It was a little disappointing.
They look cool. I'm like, why don't they do something?
Oh, so you think it's more of like a waste? How they have these cool ghosts, but they're just there really for the
goofy,
the ongoing gag that she can see them, and
I can see them,
her.
but I can't do
funny
anything
though.
about it.
Like, what the?
Danny, maybe you just don't understand humor.
Oh, you're right.
I know. I mean, I don't. I'm fascinated. That sounds like an interesting premise for a comedy, but you're saying it just didn't land.
Dude, it's not funny. It's not funny at all. At all. Like, I've never seen something less funny than this.
Because like the art for the ghost looks like genuinely like terrifying.
The tone of it is not a comedy though.
What is that image that you just posted? Is that the same show?
Yeah, it's the same show.
It's the same show, except she sees giant gorillas instead of ghosts.
I love the episode where the gorilla comes in and
Doraemon.
And they're in a castle.
Doraemon season 9 and 10, all episodes in Hindi, is what the description
hell yeah, dude. Let's watch a Hindi dub of a show.
I searched the show, and that's one of the images that came up.
Beautiful.
What the fuck?
Dang, man.
Well,
yeah, Panty Stocking's a great show.
Yeah,
it really is. It's fantastic.
It's very watching it. Yeah. If all you've ever seen are whatever's popular on Crunchyroll, you should give this one a shot. Because it's like it'll definitely be different. Like visually, it'll be very cool.
Are we talking about the show?
That it doesn't. Yeah, we are. I like how it doesn't have a generic anime style, and it kind of does its own.
Yeah.
Kind of toony thing at times.
I like that it takes place in America.
Yeah, what I'll say too is like I feel like our the people who listen to us are mostly on like Newgrounds. If you like Newgrounds animation shit, I feel like this kind of is like right up that alley with like the internet kind of animation where it's not like overly polished and overly consistent. It's like all over the place and goofy, and it's just really fast paced and
it's all over the place,
yeah.
Goofy, chaotic, just like this podcast, just like this episode.
Yeah, they're just like us for
brain.
real. The geniuses at Trigger, it's like we could be them.
Exactly.
It's a show made for animators.
Yeah.
If you're an animator, you'll be like
made by animators for animators.
They have that at their that's their
yeah. It's probably one of those shows where it's like if you're not an animator, and or like have less appreciation for like art that like you'd watch it and you'd be like, what drugs were they smoking?
Oh my
the whole
god,
time.
that's my
Were they
favorite
smoking?
like review trope. Were they on weed?
Did they smoke a huge bowl before they got into the writer's room for this one? What were they thinking? Why does it look like Vegas?
Fentanyl before they wrote this.
Yeah, they were on drugs review is always my favorite. That's my favorite trope.
That's my favorite trope too. I love it when they say, "Dude, what were they
on drugs?
Because I've been guilty of that. I've done that.
LSD? Oh my god!
You've done drugs
Wow.
or claimed that people have been on drugs.
These guys had to have been on drugs the whole time. They barely talked about Panty and Stocking at all.
I am on drugs right now, guys. Sorry. No, I'm kidding.
Did you pop 2 Xans before hitting record?
Oh, you didn't?
Oh no, I ran out.
Oh,
actually,
fuck. Dude, I guess they are right about us.
Corona
Those are rookie numbers.
I'm just doing it.
it's like like the review where they're like, were they on drugs? And the other comment where they're like, wow, I should be on drugs to watch this.
You're gonna need
Yeah.
to pop some pills to watch this one.
You should do
That's
whatever
like-
you want.
I don't get me
That's
wrong. I have nothing against like the Mary Jane or whatever. If people want to smoke,
Mary
it's
Jane.
fine with me. But I find it really funny whenever like people who smoke often like everything is like amazing to them to the point where they're just like, wow, this would be awesome if I was high right now. It's like, I'm gonna watch this while I'm high right now. It's like, okay, cool, right? But it's like, it's never anything that I feel like is like thematically correct. It's always just like the mundane shit that they're just like getting their mind blown about.
Yeah, I'd be like, wow, paying rent would be awesome if I was high.
Dude, you're right. Holy shit.
Dude, I should totally pay my taxes while smoking shit.
Doing my-
Filling out my W-2 would be like sweet if I was fucking stoned.
Don't get me wrong, bro. I was a stoner once upon a time, so I like fucking 100% get it. It's just funny to me because like I look back and I'm just like,
They were cool
yeah,
once.
really, just like, man, I was just like everything. Like I was doing nothing, and I felt like I was doing everything.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's you're content with nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Well,
When I smoked, I used to smoke every day, and I was just like totally fine by myself, doing whatever, watching a million shows, and not remembering them after I was done watching them. I was cool with that. And then after a while, I was like, oh, I haven't done anything in 2 years.
No,
I feel like
that's
that too,
actually
and then
like
stop
and then I
describing
started,
my
like-
life.
that was basically my experience with it too. Oh my god.
Did you guys stop? Did you guys stop smoking just because you wanted to, or was it because I got anxiety?
I got a mad panic attack.
Yeah, I was
and-
like,
and from
I need
there,
to
like,
jump off the
I
roof.
was
I
the
need to
same.
jump off the roof right.
I got
I
arrested.
unknowingly smoked
Oh,
spice
right.
and had like a huge panic attack and almost died, I think.
Damn. I've
And I was
never
like,
experienced a
after
panic
that-
attack.
Yeah, I had
After
a-
that, every time I would smoke, I'd also get anxiety. And I just can't do it anymore.
I would be
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna go to sleep. That's gonna help. And then it's just like, oh great, all the intrusive thoughts. And then basically I'm laying there till it wears off, and then I can fall asleep because I just keep thinking,
Yeah.
did I
had, like,
put
a-
the keys away? Fuck! Oh my god!
I had a
Dude, I
panic
tried that
attack.
too with the
That's hilarious.
what are the gummies that just relax you, your body, but not your
CBD?
mind?
CBT or whatever.
Yeah, I tried a CBD gummy, and then what happened was my whole body basically shut down and went to sleep, but my mind stayed active, and I was just panicking in my bed for
Oof.
like an
That's
hour
the
and a
best
half.
That happened to
Yeah,
me
I still-
one time.
I still use CBD.
One time, I because my sister was, this was fucking so long ago. My sister's like, oh, my friend made homemade weed brownies. They're in the fridge if you want one. And I was like, cool. She didn't say that. She said, they're in the fridge. And I was like, cool. And I just ate like 2 of them. Because, I don't know, I didn't know how much to eat. And then then later she was like, oh, how many did you eat? And I was like, I think I had 2. She's like, oh shit, you should have had like half of one. They're really strong. And I was like, oh really? Cool. I didn't feel anything yet because it takes a while. So I went to my basement where my like music stuff was, and I started playing guitar, and then all of a sudden like I just couldn't play it anymore, and I was just like trying to figure it out, like why can't I play it? Like why my fingers won't go on the right frets, and and I'm like strumming at the wrong time, and it was kind of freaking me out a little bit. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking go to bed. And I laid in my bed, and it felt like my bed was in water, like I was rocking.
Whoa.
And I was like, damn, this is weird as shit. And then I fell asleep for like 13 hours.
And then I came to your room and I woke you up and said, you need to watch Gravity Falls.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Dang, you should have watched Panty Stocking when that happened to you.
Yeah, you should have watched Panty Stocking.
I never had like a really bad panic attack.
It just started happening.
What happened to you sounds pleasant. It sounds like you just peacefully went to sleep.
Kinda. But it was kind of scary for a second because I was like, oh shit, am I in water?
Dude, when I was on Spice, I literally thought, like, I thought my life wasn't real. Like, I thought I was in, like, a simulation and everything, like, all my, like, friends and family were fake. And I was, like, trying to scribble all this down. And I remember trying to scribble stuff down in a journal and then explaining what I was going through. Showing it to my roommates, and they were like, dude, you just scribbled nothing. And then the paper was all just... God, remember that scene from, like, Shutter Island where he realizes he's crazy?
Was that you?
You ever see that? Yeah, I was literally Leo DiCaprio.
Was the page blank?
In that moment.
Yeah.
No, I thought I was writing, like, deep shit, but then it was just scribbles.
Oh, okay. Like when you wake up, because you have a really good idea at night and you, like, write a note in the dark. And then, because you're like, oh, I need to remember this. This would be such a good video idea. So, are you like write something down?
I think that was like the impetus of what I was thinking. But then,
do you ever like go back the next day and look at your note and be like, this is fucking horrible?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like you look at it.
Except in this case, it was completely like it was illegible. There was nothing. It was just scratches on a paper.
Dude, I had a moment like that recently where like I forget what it was, but there was like. I was talking to a friend and he mentioned something about like it was like this idea for like 3 people in like one like collaboration or something like that, and I forget what the theme was, but it was like there was like cardboard as the theme, and I was like, bro, I got like this dope idea, and I just sent him a picture of a cardboard box, and like I didn't send it with any context.
No context.
He just got this picture of a cardboard box, and I was like, wait, because like it was like on like this third or it was on the like 2/3 angle, so it's like you saw like the side of the cardboard box, but then there was like the top, this, and then the sides, and it was like 3 sides, and I was like, oh, it's like really cool for like a design logo or something like that. But like really, I was just like, bro, I got a great idea, and then I just sent him a picture of a cardboard box without any context and just left it there.
And he was like, this is the most brilliant piece of media I've ever seen. The greatest idea.
I wish he was on the same wavelength as me.
Yeah, I think that was definitely the part that was like just making me depressed. Was I was trying to explain what I was going through, and then everyone just being like, you make no sense right now. Damn. And then just like that just fueled my paranoia. Yeah, never do Spice. I should preface this saying I smoked it unknowingly. My roommate's boyfriend was like smoking, and he was like, "Yeah, you wanna hit this with me, man?" And then me being like a big weed guy, like wannabe weed guy at the time, was like, "Hell yeah, bro!" And then,
that's wild. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, no, I never smoked Spice. I remember
avoid that like
dabs before.
I was always pretty vanilla.
I quit. I never really quit smoking. I just don't do it anymore, I guess. Probably has something to do with because I got in trouble for it back when people got in trouble for it. Just cop rolled through when me and my friend had a bowl, and we didn't even smoke it yet. He made us throw it on the ground and stomp on it, and then he was like, I'm gonna arrest you guys. And then he called his boss, and his boss was like, you shouldn't arrest them. This is stupid. Like, and he's like, I can't arrest you guys, so I'm gonna write you a ticket.
You gotta love it when like their boss is even like, bro, go fucking do something with your life.
You're in the boss is like, you're a loser. Like, go do.
You'll never
do
believe
your
this.
job somewhere
They
else.
were smoking the weed.
There was like 20. There was like not 20.
His
was
boss
like
was
10,
smoking a bowl right as he called him.
There was like 10 cops that rolled up behind us because they were looking for someone else, and then when they realized that we weren't the people they were looking for, they were just like, oh, okay, fine, whatever. They didn't care. But then like there was this one cop who was really short, by the way. Not that matters. It totally matters. He had a very short man complex, which is funny because I was with my friend who's like really tall, and when we were in the back of the squad car, my friend was talking about his boss, who's also short, and how he's a dick, and he made a comment about his height, and then the cop heard him and was like, and he like looked back and scoffed, and then we were just like started laughing because he took that very personally.
Wow, yeah, that cut to the core.
You
Yeah,
destroyed
dude,
that,
like,
man.
Whoa.
There was no retort. He just gagged at the wheel.
Yeah, he like choked on his own nut or something, and then he had to let us go, and it was fun. And I only had to pay like fucking $1,200. No big deal.
Only
Each
is
or
crazy.
collectively?
Each.
That's ass.
God damn. Only? You're saying only? That's a lot.
I know.
He was being
Thanks.
facetious.
Yeah.
Festitious.
I know it's a lot.
Did I say it wrong?
Damn, man.
Yeah,
I don't
had
get
to be
sarcasm. I
had to-
scoffed at that.
good. I had to pay it through like time, like 6 months. I had to be sober for 6 months and take random drug tests throughout. Crazy how now you can go to the store and buy some gone.
Dude, speaking of drug tests,
Hey.
I had to get one recently, and there was a fucking slushy machine in their waiting room. And I'm like,
Sweet.
what the
Did you
fuck?
get one?
No, it's like a medical
Oh.
place. I'm like, why the fuck is there a slushy machine here?
Yo, they probably make bank on that shit though.
I
Are
think
you
it's
kidding
free.
Me? You probably
I
roll
don't-
through.
I didn't
What
see.
flavors did they have?
They were both red. So I think strawberry and maybe cherry or something.
Sweet.
It was like
Interesting.
some dog. It's like dog slushy or some shit. I'm like,
You didn't get one?
I did not know because I'm like,
You were so off put by the fact that they had one.
I'm like, this is like
Yeah,
a
it's
medical place. Why would I don't know.
Oh, was it a slush puppy?
Slush puppy. Yeah, it was slush puppy. Wait, how'd you know that? You look it up?
I just typed in dog slushy,
slushy. It
and
was
then
a
the
slush
first thing that came up was a
But it's like a medical place. I don't know. It's just kind of
yeah.
odd.
Yeah, that is weird. I mean, at a dentist, maybe, right? Because they're like, you should eat cold things for.
Probably not with sugar.
Or yeah.
Yeah, lots of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. That is weird.
Like it's a
Kind of cool, but weird.
It's don't get me wrong. It's cool. It feels very American, but
Very
very American.
They had an arcade too.
Hey, I mean, I'm not above eating like fast food and shit, but like even me, my fat ass is like looking at that and being like, "Fuck."
Like a vending machine, sure. I guess they upped the ante. Like, we're gonna do like a full on slushy machine, man.
Yeah, it was
They're gonna love coming to our hospital.
it's like nuts. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that is something you would not see regularly at any kind of medical facility. They must be the fun one.
Yeah, they were epic. I don't know. That was like a random thought.
I've never seen this brand either. Slush Puppy.
I think it's
It
just
like
where
looks
you can buy for
familiar,
yourself
but
at
like
Amazon.
not.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen it before, but I've definitely I know what I'm thinking of Icy, the polar bear.
Yeah, I mean that's like the.
I feel like
the main one.
this could like never exist, and someone could gaslight me into believing that like I've had one of these slushies before.
Oh, it's been around for 55 years, so they're not like new.
It's OG
That's
shit.
exactly what someone who's trying to gaslight me would say.
And dude, it comes in red.
Mandela
and
effect
blue.
happening.
Well, guys, we've talked about
Slush Puppy for
Slush
2
Puppies.
hours.
Talked about ganja. We've talked about big titty tropes. We've talked
I
about
like big titty tropes. That's my favorite trope.
other tropes that I forgot about.
There's so many we could do. We could do a whole episode on like just tropes that we like and dislike.
That's true. I think we did.
Kind of
that
like,
too.
well, that's what this episode. Yeah, never mind. We just did that.
We literally talked about it, most of it, and then we talked about other shit because we all have ADD, and that's okay.
We're awesome. All right, really quick. The Slush Puppy is based on the Hush Puppy.
Thanks for listening. If you're still listening, you're probably insane, but we love you.
Love you.
So.
Kisses.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.